Tawagin po muna natin si Bishop Ernie Moral, representing the Episcopal Diocese of Southern Philippines, ADSP, sa kanyang mensahe. Palakpakan po natin, Bishop Ernie Moral.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, mga brothers natin sa Islam. Piyabagi, Muyag, mga kapatid natin sa IPACE. Peace be with you, my dear friends and brothers. To my fellow peace advocates, good morning. The Episcopal Church in the Philippines stood by her mandates to uphold peace. And peace stands for Philippine Episcopalians advocating clean election. This is our mandate every time we have an election. I saw in the program yesterday that I was one of among many peace advocates to give reflection on shared values centering on trust, justice, fairness, peace, and moral leadership or moral governance. In Exodus chapter 18, verse 21, it says, "Select capable men from all the people, men who fear God, trustworthy men, and who hated dishonest gain." This passage was the advice given by Jethro to Moses when he observed that the latter was spending the whole day sitting down, responding to queries, adjudicating conflicts, and teaching the people. Jethro continued, "Appoint them as officials over thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. The men to be appointed must be those who have ability, those who fear God, those who are trustworthy, practicing justice, morally upright, and those who hated dishonest gain." Today, as peace advocates, let us listen and reflect on this passage. Jethro's advice to Moses was given when the Israelites, following their liberation from Egypt, they were in the wilderness on their way to the Promised Land. The wilderness experience was intended for the Israelites to pursue themselves from evil ways, to purge themselves from evil ways, including doubts and unbelief in God, who liberated them for centuries of oppression and slavery. Among others, their enslavement in Egypt had led them to accept loss of personal freedom and identity by accepting the reality to just immerse themselves to hard labor and other oppressive measures that their Egyptian masters commanded them to do. In the country today, electoral exercise are supposed to be an opportunity for our people to demand accountability from our leaders. It is supposed to be an exercise where our leaders must take full account for their actions. The very sad reality is the culture and systematic decades of electoral exercise where guns, and golds determine the results of election. That simply create a culture of fear and made the voters like Israelites who lost their sense of personal freedom and dignity. Instead of being strong force of exacting and strengthening the area of honesty, clean, and accountability, there is a general acceptance of the notion that each of us do not have significant impact in the larger scheme of things. So the reality is we dance with the process of election. We dance with the music, we dance with the systemic vote buying. It is better to receive money and other material favor in exchange of our vote. This is our reality that we have in the country. Instead, being compelled to explain if they fear God and how such fears has been manifested in their lives by being trustworthy and hating dishonest gain. In Matthew 5, chapter 14, verse 14 to 16, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand. But the lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before all men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. At this point in time, being a light of the world as peace advocates means we have to adhere strictly to Jethro's advice, to choose only those who fear God, trustworthy, peace-loving, initiates justice, cultivate culture of cohesion, and hates dishonest gain. Let us all be reminded and stay vigilant that we are living in a highly technological world. Our life is being run by technology, by AI. We tend to be dependent on technology in doing things. Technology can be abused and manipulated to destroy the essence of peace, justice, honesty, trust, and fairness and accountability due to massive disinformation that is happening. Our life is programmed by technology, controlled by technology. Instead, we control technology. My dear friends, in the midst of uncertainty brought by the kind of environment we have as peace advocates who wishes to advance God's kingdom, like where people lives in harmony. Let us continue to stand to proclaim the good news of the kingdom of God, to teach and nurture our believers by cultivating moral values through our different programs and activities in churches, through our teaching institutions and various church organizations. MILEC vision is for every family to become peace builders in our homeland. Let us join hands to respond to human needs by loving service, to transform unjust structures of society, to challenge violence of every kind, and pursue peace and reconciliation. May God, the controller of everything, calls for more faithful peace builders in Mindanao and in BARM in particular. As we prepare for a more credible election in BARM, let us continue to cultivate a culture of peace, especially as we start the first parliamentary election, so that it may bear fruits of unity, justice, moral governance. So let us start a rightful beginning, a rightful step in this journey in order to end up a very good fruits of peace, love, unity, and trustworthiness to our leaders. Again, thank you very much. Sukran, Yobagi Moyan.
Maraming salamat po, Bishop Ernie Moral, representing the Episcopal Diocese of Southern Philippines, ADSP. So kung kanina si Cardinal Quevedo, gusto niya ingatan po natin yung mga marginalized people during the election, si Professor Ibrahim naman kanina, the core values. No? And Professor Muhammad naman talks about importante pangalagaan natin yung trust. Yung nabanggit po ni Bishop kanina, yung peace, no? Philippine Episcopal Advocate of Clean Election, hindi po yung kanilang pinag-iingatan. And I think the PPCRB is also protecting yung kanilang values na tinatawag nilang CHAP-E. No? I don't know kung familiar kayo doon, yung clean, honest, accurate, and meaningful peaceful election. And that is also an invitation for all of us, no? Para sa upcoming first ever parliamentary election this coming October. Okay?